Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me this morning, and thank you to everybody that watched the last video and has been supporting the website since I launched it. If this video gets taken down, it will be available on the website and nobody can take it down there. This news broke yesterday, and the initial report from the police was another police officer had been charged with rape. What they didn't specify in the initial headline was that he was a parliamentary and diplomatic protection officer. And this is the same unit that PC Wayne Couzens before he was convicted of the murder of Sarah Everard. The official police statement says that PC David Carrick, 46, from Stevenage, allegedly attacked a woman in St Albans on the night of the 4th of December 2020 while off duty. Dame Cressida Dick, Metropolitan Police Commissioner, said she was deeply concerned by the news. She said criminal proceedings are underway, so I'm unable to comment any further at this stage. Parliamentary and Diplomatic Protection Command officers guard government-owned buildings, and these are like the Palace of Westminster and also embassies. Carrick was charged on Tuesday this month, having been arrested by the Hertfordshire constabulary and subsequently suspended by the Met on the 2nd of October. So that means this man has been an active police officer for at least a year since the allegations. The CPS has authorised the constabulary to charge the serving Metropolitan police officer with 1 count of rape following an alleged attack on a woman on the night of the 4th of September 2020. His first court appearance will be today at 10 AM, so he literally appeared in court minutes ago. And as they said earlier on in the article, you do have to be very careful with what you say when a case is ongoing. The last thing we'd want to see is anybody to say something that may get this case thrown out of court, and any justice this woman deserves may be lost. So I'm definitely going to follow that story very closely, but also it highlights a wider problem in the Metropolitan Police. Since the conviction of Wayne Couzens, more people have been coming out of the woodwork and speaking about him. Why they didn't speak about this before, I have no idea, but it was reported by Kent Live and multiple publications that a former friend of Wayne Couzens said that Wayne had a 14-year-old girlfriend when he was 23 years old. The source said that he was an ex-pal of the former Metropolitan Police officer and alleged that he had a relationship with the minor, and he's quoted as saying it was almost creepy behaviour. So I'm not sure what he means by it's almost creepy behaviour, because at the end of the day, that is paedophilia. There is no ifs or buts about it. The former friend told Kent Live that he wasn't violent in any way, he wasn't disrespectful, he was just dating a girl that was younger than him. So that would make me think that his friend was actually familiar with his lifestyle more than what he's made out to the newspaper. If you can say with confidence that this man wasn't violent to the child, then you must have, of course, known a lot about the relationship. This has came as disturbing allegations about Couzens' past were made when it was revealed that he was known as the rapist by colleagues, and he was also under investigation for exposing himself to a McDonald's worker near to his place of work in Battersea before the murder. There has been calls for the Met Commissioner Cressida Dick to resign following the handling of the Sarah Everard case, the policing of the vigil that was held after the young woman's death. And today, this is just going to add even more fuel to the fire to get her to resign. A former high-ranking chief superintendent called Palm Sandhu told Kent Live newspaper yesterday that she spoke of her experience inside the Metropolitan Police as very sexist and misogynist. She said that the male officers closed ranks and the fear amongst the female officers has got worse. Something else that has emerged since the sentencing, that he was involved in a WhatsApp group that allegedly shared misogynistic and racist messages. 2 police officers are currently under investigation for their involvement in this WhatsApp group as well. The police officers have not been suspended, and other forces who have faced similar accusations have done so in the past. 2 constables and a former officer from the Met are under investigation from the IOPC over the message group that involved Wayne Couzens. Messages on the WhatsApp group involving police officers alleged offensive and abusive terms against women, and the messages go back as far as 2019, 2 years before Couzens murdered Everard. Brian Paddock, a former Metropolitan Commissioner, he said his former force risked not appearing to take the issue seriously, and the Met should be looking for every opportunity to reassure women about their investigations. So this is the second one that I've covered where Metropolitan police officers were inappropriately discussing cases on WhatsApp groups, going back as far to the Bieber and Nicole Henry story that I covered for over a year, before anybody even cared about that story. So this is just a brief update on some of the revelations following Wayne Couzens' conviction, and also the latest developments with another officer from the same unit being charged with the same crime. So I really appreciate you joining me today, and the personal alarms have been ordered and will be available for free from the website, hopefully by the end of the week. I will keep you updated on anything to do with that and any other ideas that anybody has to be able to help out in the community. Please get in touch and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Don't forget you can follow me online as well at scarcitystudios.com, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Peace.